Kristina, and today's video is going to be my December wrap-up and January TBR. So keep on watching if you want to know what I read in December and what I'm going to be reading in January. In December, I've read in total of 8 books. One of it was a reread, but I'm going to count it anyway. Okay, so let's get started. The first book I read in December was Breathe by Abby Glines. I gave this book 3 stars on Goodreads. It was okay. It's a new adult contemporary book. I don't have it because I don't own it. It's a new adult book, and it's about this girl, and she falls in love with a rock star. The reason I gave it 3 stars is because it didn't impress me very much. It was just okay. It kind of literally reminded me of really 50 Shades of Grey for young adult, kind of. I don't know why. So this was the first book. The next book was the sequel to Breathe, and it was Because of Low. I give this book 5 out of 5 stars. I totally enjoyed this. It was so different than Breathe. It was like really not about sex and that. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. It was such a cute reading. There was this guy, I don't know, I'm not sure what his name was right now, but he was in Breathe too. He was so adorable and so cute. There was no sex in it. It was just like, I think just one sex scene. It was just like, they were just cuddling and just, you know, playing with each other. It was more about the story and the plot about the characters. Well, I really enjoyed it. It was so good. Then the next book, the third book I read was also by Abby Glines. It was the 3rd book in the Sea Breeze series. It was While It Lasts, and I get this book 4.5 stars. I enjoyed it so much. His name is Cage, and he's a total womanizer. He had every girl in Sea Breeze, you know, in the town. Like, he's a total sex god. But then in this book, he's totally different. He falls in love with this girl that he meets in a country farm, and he's just like working for her father, and they just like fall in love in there, and it was really good. It was not really cute, but it was just, there were a lot of sex in this, and there's a lot of like sexy times in there, but I really enjoyed it. I just loved his side on this. It was a good book. I really enjoyed that. That's why I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads, 4.5 to be exact. The 4th book that I've read, I've been meaning to read this for so long, and it was City of Fallen Angels by Sandra Clare. I really liked this book. I really did. I know it's everyone's kind of least favorite book in the series, but mine, it wasn't really. It's not my least favorite. No, it's not. It's still not. I think it's my on 3rd place right now. It was really centered around Jason Clary, and just this thing that is going on in there. It just kind of bothered me a little bit. I really liked this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I said 4.5 to be exact. So the next book was a reread for me, and I absolutely loved it. It was the 2nd time, and it was Angel Fall by Suzanne E. And the next book had to be World After. I gave these books both 5 out of 5 stars. I completely loved this series. I just can't wait how it all ends. I was so mad when they announced that it's going to be just 3 books instead of 5. I was just so mad. It's going to be just 3 books, and just the 3rd one's going to be the end of the series, and I'm so mad. I enjoyed them so much. I love this world. I love the post-apocalyptic thing that is going on here, and I love the angel, and it just looks so gross. Yeah, you know, you have to pick it up if you haven't, because it's so amazing, and I can't wait for the 3rd one, End of Days. It's my like one of the most anticipated books of 2015. Like, this book that I'm going to show you is very different from the books that I've read in December. A little bit different, and it's Beautiful Bastard by Kristina Lauren. This book is adult. Well, it's an erotic novel. There's a lot of sex in this one. I gave this one 3 stars in Goodreads. I read it because I hope that it's gonna be different from 50 Shades of Grey. Like, I really hope so. In a way, it was different, but in a way, it was kind of the same. I expected more out of this book. I really did. I expected less sex, kind of more plot. He's the CEO of this company. He has this girl under him that just works for him, you know, 9 months, and he just kept his hands away, but then in one day he just has sex with her, you know, in his office. From there, it just goes down. You know, if you really want something not complex, not difficult to understand, just pick it up if you want to. Yeah. I also read the novella that comes like after this one. It's called Beautiful Bitch. I also gave it 3 out of 5 stars. You could see that in the novella she wanted to kind of change things up a little bit. There was not a lot of sex in this one. The novella happens a year after this one, and it's just like it has a kind of like more plot. Just like you feel that these two authors, they wanted to make it a little bit more complex and just like a little bit more about plot, not really sex. But it didn't really give it justice. I just gave it 3 stars. It was okay. The last book that I've read in December, and it's The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. This is my first Neil Gaiman book. I gave this book 4 stars. It was very good. It was creepy and mysterious. You don't really know what's real and what's not real. If you don't know what this is about about a man who just goes to his hometown. He's like 40 or so, and he goes to his hometown on a funeral, and then he just goes by and he thinks about his childhood when he was 7 years old. He remembers this stuff that he was going through and when he was 7 years old. It was very like mysterious and creepy at times. I really want to read more Neil Gaiman books. The ending was just but I really liked it. I just really did. It was creepy. It was just kind of like becoming my dire. It really got me thinking, and I just really like that when a book does it. So let's get to my TBR for January. I am participating in this TBR jar challenge, you know, that Cat from Kitty-tastic created. Now I'm just gonna take my jar and pull out the challenge that I'm gonna be doing in January. So okay, I'm doing this in camera. Okay, I have it here. So now let's see what challenge I'm gonna be doing in January. Okay, it's to read a book you did not finish or gave up on. I have a perfect book for this one. Not that I really didn't enjoy it, I just kind of like did not finish it. And it's The Infinity by Rick Yancey. I don't know what's it about this book, but I just gonna put it down. It wasn't really like interesting for me. So I'm gonna be reading this one for the challenge, for the book that I did not finish. I'm in the middle of this book, so I'm gonna be finishing this one. It was on my TBR for January, so this is good. I can do that. Next book, I already started, and it's Finger by Rainbow Rowell. I finally started this book. I'm like 136 pages in. I'm loving it so far. It's so cute and it's just so great. I think this is it. I don't really have a TBR pile. I don't really do this thing because I'm a mood reader, and I also have so much tests for college, and it's just there's a lot of studying and learning. So I think these are the 2 books that I really would like to finish in January. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are gonna be reading in January, what you read in December. So like this video if you want, subscribe, follow me on social media. I'm gonna link all those links down below so you can check them out. I will see you soon with another video. Goodbye.